Hello, Madridistas, and thanks for joining us on today's interesting episode as we talk you through some very important updates at Real Madrid. Kickstarting on today's agenda, Fabrizio Romano reveals the truth on Erling Haaland Real Madrid transfer stories, which we are going to discuss that with you on this episode. And shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention elsewhere as Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti claims Jude Bellingham will not be available for the England national team. Understand that Jude Bellingham did not participate in Real Madrid's recent game against Valencia due to an alleged shoulder injury in which he picked up against Rayo Vallecano. So as it stands, England national team has called up Bellingham to undergo some checkups before confirming themselves. So we are also going to be talking you through that on this episode. Please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel so you do not miss on our next update. Fabrizio Romano has provided some exclusive insights on the Erling Haaland to Real Madrid transfer rumors that have been doing the rounds. The Manchester City and the Norwegian striker is undoubtedly one of the best players in the world football at the moment and would very much fit the ball as a Galactico, signing for Los Blancos, who so often spend big money on world-class talents. Real Madrid have mostly been linked with Paris Saint-Germain superstar Kylian Mbappe in recent times, but fresh media reports from Spain have claimed that it's now Haaland who is in their side, though it is fair to say Romano, writing in his exclusive column for the Daily Briefing, is not convinced by these stories. Whether it is Mbappe or Haaland, Romano simply says nothing is going to be decided now, with everything quiet for both players, and it perhaps shouldn't come as much of a surprise that deals of this magnitude are hardly likely to be resolved in November. City fans can surely breathe a sigh of relief at this news as well, with Romano clearly not convinced by what has been written elsewhere. The latest big name being linked with Real Madrid is Erling Haaland, with the Spanish press claiming he is their top target now after they decided to stop pursuing Kylian Mbappe, Romano wrote on his column. However, I am not aware of anything about that at this point. I don't think it is even worth to mention if it's realistic or not at this point because there is nothing to be decided now for Haaland or Mbappe. Despite some media noise, my honest understanding is that it is completely quiet on both sides. Having concluded with that, we are going to quickly flip through the pages on today's episode as Carlo Ancelotti not expecting Jude Bellingham to be available for the England national team. Real Madrid head coach Carlo Ancelotti has said that Jude Bellingham cannot play for England due to the shoulder problem that ruled him out of Saturday's La Liga clash with Valencia. The 20-year-old initially suffered a shoulder issue against Rayo Vallecano in La Liga last weekend, and he has not risked against Braga in the Champions League during the week. Bellingham had been expected to return against Valencia on Saturday, but the club then revealed that he would be absent due to an anterior instability of the left shoulder. As it stands, the midfielder will link up with England for the upcoming Euro 2024 qualification matches with Malta and North Macedonia, but Ancelotti is expecting him to quickly withdraw from the squad once the Three Lions medical team have conducted their own medical test. He will go to be evaluated, but I expect him back in Spain again quickly, Ancelotti told reporters as his side 5-1 win over Valencia in Spain top flight. If he didn't play today, he can't play with England. He has to do specific work to strengthen his shoulder, and he will do that in the coming weeks. After the international break, I think he will be able to play again. England have already secured qualification for the Euro 2024 ahead of their final two games against Malta and North Macedonia on November 17 and November 20th respectively. Real Madrid, meanwhile, are due back in action against Cardiff on November 26, with Bellingham potentially making his return in that fixture. Daniel Carvajal opened the scoring against Valencia on Saturday before Vinicius and Rodrigo both netted a brace in a strong performance from the capital outfit, who are still second in the table, 2 points behind leaders Girona. This was their best level for Rodrigo and Vinicius Jr. They just needed time to get back to showing their best qualities. In the last two games, they have done it very well, finding spaces and playing with extraordinary quality. We can say that they have returned, Ancelotti added during his post-match conference. Was it the best performance? He was asked. He replied, yes. Valencia haven't shown their best because we played a very good game. The first 15 minutes we could have defended better, but from there the game was perfect. I think everyone has played very well in the last three games. We were missing something against Rayo, but we have played very good football, consolidated with commitment and dedication. Ancelotti also said that Girona are capable of winning La Liga this term, adding after the match, Girona are doing very well, better than us. They don't have European competition either, so can fight for every game. They are a rival who can fight for La Liga without a doubt. After the trip to Cadiz on November 26, Real Madrid will take on Napoli and Granada in back-to-back home games in the Champions League and La Liga respectively. So having concluded with that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. See you next time, and Hala Madrid to us all.